Hello, vacation rental owner or manager. Would you like some quick design strategies to add $50 or more to your nightly rate? In this podcast, I'll explain what they are, how to use them, and give you direct links to some of these items that I use again and again for my clients. Hi, vacation rental owner. Welcome back to Step Up Your STR, the show all about specialized decorating so that you can make max revenue in your vacation rental business. This video is part of my 4 favorite series, and I think today is especially useful. We're talking specific design upgrades that I've used to increase my clients' revenue over and over again. Now, for sure, not all decorating decisions are created equal. In the world of STRs, the right choices can translate directly into more money in your pocket. So often, when you look up online how to decorate or what to buy for my property, how to decorate a living room, you get these theoretical decorating ideas from designers like, let the space tell you what it needs. Now, what does that even mean? Well, today I'm not going to talk about any abstract ideas. We're going to talk about 4 specific tested design strategies instead that consistently let STR owners raise their nightly rate by $50 or more. As a bonus, I'm adding a 5th idea at the end that very often gets mentioned in reviews and can leave guests just swooning. Plus, I've made a list of many of these items that I'll mention for you, a list of links, and that'll be in the description. But please do listen to this whole episode because I'll share a lot more details here that will be helpful for you. All right, so this is all from my real world STR design experience. These are from results from my clients and from reviews that say what guests actually like, what they photograph to keep as a memory forever, and what they value. Let's jump in. Favorite strategy number 1, create a bold photo-ready accent wall. This should not come as a surprise if you listen to very many of my podcasts. I've mentioned this before, but I want to highlight it here because it is so effective. A bold wall can completely change how your space performs on booking platforms because they are so eye-catching in photos. And remember, eye-catching is super important. What your guests see online, the decor, is your first line of contact with them. If it's eye-catching, that'll lead to clicks, which lead to bookings, which lead to revenue. Now, whether you go with a wallpaper, a painted mural, maybe a really giant piece of art that takes up practically the entire wall, or simply a really bold, cheerful paint color, the idea is simple. Create one spot that photographs amazingly well and instantly communicates your property's personality. This wall can be your Instagrammable spot. It's the wall that guests will pose in front of and that stands out in the listing thumbnail and that can give your property its whole identity. Now, why does this work? Because we live in a visual first world. Most guests are scrolling through dozens, if not hundreds, of listings. And one of the fastest ways to stop that scroll is with a straightforward visual hook, like a bold wall. I mentioned a few examples like murals, wallpaper. Now, a few specific ones just off the top of my head are tropical wallpaper in a really neutral space, a bold geometric mural in the dining room. That'd be a little bit unexpected. Or maybe a rich teal paint color that can contrast beautifully with your white linens and light wood floors in the bedroom. Something awesome about this is it doesn't have to cost much. Paint is incredibly affordable, and it's easy to change out down the road if you would like to. An interactive mural can completely reframe a room. You can elevate the whole space with just one wall. I want to emphasize that the key is scale. Bigger is better. I'm going to say that again. Bigger is better when it comes to an accent wall in your STR. Tiny won't cut it. It won't stop the scroll. In fact, small things typically look like clutter in online photos. We definitely don't want that. But a wall with presence, that looks like intentional, special design. And here's a bonus. Guests love using these walls for selfies. That might seem like a small thing, but when they take a selfie of themselves, they literally feel like they're a part of your space. It's part of the unconscious value that they are getting from you. If a wall or any item can make a guest feel cool, stylish, excited to be there, you've done your job and you can charge more for it. Favorite strategy number 2, incorporate a stylized beverage station. So this is one of the fastest ways to add a feeling of intentionality and even a little luxury to your space. And it doesn't require a remodel. When guests see a really fun, well-styled coffee or tea or Italian soda station, it signals that you've thought about their experience, that you didn't just throw a coffee maker on the counter. Instead, you created a mini destination for them inside your property. Now, here's what this can look like for coffee, for example. A large tray, matching mugs. I like to store mugs on what's called a mug tree. Have a French press or an espresso machine, maybe some syrups or a container of sugar cubes with some fun golden tongs to pick them up. And even if the guests don't use it, they'll remember it. They'll talk about it. It gives your property a boutique feel. It makes just a regular, ordinary thing feel more than a regular, ordinary thing. It makes your place more than just a place to sleep. Now, this is especially good in urban and upscale markets where travelers are comparing you to hotels. Hotels have figured this out. They make experiences out of small, regular moments. A pour over coffee setup, a bottle of locally bottled water with 2 glasses, a tea station with unusual artisan blends. So you can do this in your space and it makes your guest experience feel tailored and upscale. One more tip here, styling matters, of course. Don't just pile all the stuff on the counter. Use a big, beautiful tray, add a plant, and just make it a styled scene. Favorite strategy number 3, an outdoor bistro set or lounge chairs with a rug and string lights. This one is so underrated. Outdoor space, even a small balcony or patio, can add serious value to your listing when it's styled right. Now, if your listing has any outdoor area, I definitely encourage you to style it. It really does deserve the same design attention as your living room. So, as I mentioned, those items, they are the fastest way to turn a blank outdoor slab of concrete into a desirable feature. That's those key few elements: seating, soft lighting, and an anchor like a rug. So let's say you have a small patio. You are going to add in a weatherproof rug, a bistro table, 2 matching chairs, and some string lights attached overhead. Now, just get that in your head and you get instant mood with that setup. Guests will drink coffee there in the morning. They'll have dessert there in the evening. And more importantly, they'll see your listing photo and imagine themselves doing those things before they even book. A decorated outdoor space is one of those things that increases perceived square footage. It literally adds living space without actually having to increase your footprint. It's value by perception, and guests will enjoy it. Even a small investment here, under $300 total, can change the story of your listing. Plus, it photographs beautifully. Golden hour lighting with some glowing cafe string lights and a clean bistro set. That's an image that earns you higher nightly rates and more bookings. Favorite strategy number 4, a king bed. This is one of the most revenue impacting swaps you can make, hands down. If your space can accommodate it, add a king bed. No hesitation. Here's why. They feel so good. Couples prefer them, families need them, And in competitive markets, listings with king beds get filtered to the top when guests search online. That means you're getting in front of more eyeballs even before anyone sees your decor. What's more, king beds signal luxury. They make the whole room feel grander. They photograph better, and they immediately allow you to price higher. So upgrade to a king. It's a design move that directly influences booking rates and nightly pricing. So those are my 4 favorites, but I do have a bonus 5th favorite to add in. Do what you can to make your bathroom like a spa. Bathrooms are where most hosts stop decorating, but they are one of the highest impact places that you can create perceived luxury. One way to think of this is when you're selling a house, you've probably heard that the kitchen and bathrooms are what sell it. That is similar to what guests want in your place. Whether they want your place or not, the bathrooms can help decide that. Now, a few simple swaps can instantly make your bathroom feel spa-like, and trust me, guests will notice. So try adding like a teak or bamboo mat instead of a terry cloth bath mat. Try getting a set of white waffle weave or Turkish cotton sumptuous towels, and have matching refillable large pump bottles for shampoo, conditioner, and bath and body wash. And if you get these really large, by the way, they'll be too bulky for guests to take home. These additions to your bathroom, again, aren't expensive, but they do feel boutique. Guests will get to your bathroom and think, wow, this feels like a great major hotel. And yes, it gets you better photos too. Bathrooms are notoriously difficult to photograph well, but details like I mentioned will bring in texture and contrast and can make your bathroom look like a destination. Thoughtful touches get mentioned in reviews, which then feeds your bookings, which feed your rates. And that's what all of this is about. So here's the thing I want you to walk away with today. Design isn't just about making things pretty. Definitely not in STRs. In our really competitive vacation rental industry, design is about perception. Perception is what lets you charge more, book more, and get loyal repeat guests. These strategies I've mentioned today, they're not complicated, these things we've talked about. They don't have to be expensive, but they are strategic, and I share them because they work. All right, let's recap. Number 1, photo-ready focal walls. These will get you clicks and bookings. 2, stylized beverage stations. This will make your place memorable. Number 3, outdoor seating with ambiance. This will expand your living space and add some romance. Number 4, king beds. These signal hospitality and luxury. And number 5, the bonus, spa-style bathrooms. They'll take you from functional to helping your guests have a wonderful experience. So use these intentionally, and you won't just have a nicer space. From everything I've seen, you will have a more profitable business. Thank you for listening. Remember, I have a free list of links to many of these favorite items, and you can find that in the description. I aim to make profitable decorating quick and as easy on you as possible. Thank you again for being here, and I look forward to talking again next time.